Hi, this is Joe from F5 DevCentral. Today I'm going to walk you through support of admin-based partitions within the iRule editor. If you don't know what admin partitions are, basically they are segmented chunks of the configuration where you can put bits and pieces of configuration into buckets, basically for access control. So let's say you want to give one department access to a certain set of virtual servers. You can do that with admin-based partitions. In the product GUI, to get there, you click on, scroll down and click on System Users, and there's a Partition List tab. You see here, I've got a set of partitions. Common is on every system. That's the common partition. That's just like if any pre 9.4 product, you have one partition for the configuration. That's common. In my setup, I've created a couple, one for accounting, one for finance, and one for DevCentral. So these partitions are set up here. If you go into the users, part of a user's profile, like user Joe, has access, and you can say which partitions they have access to, all or common or certain ones. So in this case, it's user Joe has DevCentral. So what I'm going to do here is show you how to access those partitions in the iRule editor. You click Connect, click Admin as the username, and let's go password as my site password, and we'll click OK. You'll see this is a list of all my iRules. You'll see at the title here, we've changed it in the latest release of the editor, where you have the host name and then parentheses. This shows you what partition you're in. To change your partition, you will just go down to the partition menu off of File and select the partition that you want to go into. Finance, DevCentral, partition back to common. So you'll be able to flip back and forth. Like an interesting demo here. Let's go ahead and let's create a rule, and let's change our partition to DevCentral in the GUI. I'm going to go and I'm going to create a new rule. Oh heck, why do it here? Let's do it in the editor. Okay, let's go to the DevCentral partition. I'm going to create a new rule. We will call it this is the DC part rule for DevCentral partition. Let's just go with a stock default one. Log. And we will save that. And now this partition has been rule has been saved to the DevCentral partition. If I switch back to common, you will see that DC part iRule is not here. If I flip over to accounting, it's not there. If I flick to finance, it's not there. If I flick to DevCentral, there it is. And if you go back to the product GUI, if I look at iRules, we'll look down for find the DC part rule. You'll see it here, and you'll see it was created in the DevCentral partition. So it's as simple as that. As long as your account has access to save in those partitions, you should be ready to go. So this is partition access in the iRule editor.